Hello and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So guys, I want to start first by saying something about the VIP channel. We used to call it, by the way, premium group, but right now it has been changed to be VIP channel. So actually, I have to say something here. Not every week is gonna be profitable. This week, unfortunately, was not our best week. And again, guys, this is really normal in trading Forex. You will face some ups and downs. I believe this week was our down, but we have to consider also that our previous weeks was really so profitable. So again, as part of being really honest, I'm scrolling here and showing to you the entire results from the VIP channel, as you can see right here. There was some losses and of course many profits as well. But still, I admit that we did not really make a lot of profits this week. So as you can see here, I'm just scrolling and showing to you the entire results, so you can check them yourself. As you can see, we had here several stop losses being hidden. However, we had also many signals went into the take profit level, as you can see. So again, we cannot really ignore these profits as well. I mean, really, this is really nice, and I believe some members have really made profits with that. This is here a great example. This gentleman here says that on December 1st, he was a bit confused because the account was in loss, but today is great day, so he's happy with the results and he finally have recovered the losses. So again, guys, it's really normal. In Forex trading, there is no such thing as every day is going to be profitable. It doesn't exist. Some days will be good, some days will be bad. Thankfully, in Xtreme Trader, we are able to recover the losses. So I believe everything is going well, guys. So however, we are really planning to recover a lot of these losses by next week, and we have already planned some signals, and we believe they're gonna be very, very profitable. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. So let's now begin with the weekly market analysis, and of course, as usual, we will start with the Euro USD. Guys, if you remember last Friday, I sent you here the Friday analysis video, and thankfully the Euro USD has indeed respected that level of resistance and reversed at the 1.04716. Of course, it went below that level due to the news, but eventually the Euro USD is running currently in about 70 pips of profit. I hope you guys have taken this signal and have enjoyed making all these profits. So now what's next with the Euro USD? Actually, the Euro USD is gonna still rising here. It's gonna actually still rise till it reach the highest level of a resistance. I think it's right here at 1.06018, which means the Euro USD still has 62 pips more to go. So therefore, we only have to consider buying the pair for this week. Now the question is where exactly we can start buying the Euro USD. I'm glad you asked. So let's now move to the weekly chart, just to confirm, of course, that indeed the market is gonna continue the rise. So again, my friends, as you can see here on the weekly chart, it's a very strong bullish candle has appeared right here, and that pattern actually indicates for a continuation in the growth. So that being said, we need to switch right now to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, first of all, let's highlight our very strong key resistance levels. That can be done by looking at that resistance right here. So let's go to this one by one, guys. I want to show you the best way to find the best level to start buying the pair if you had such scenario like this. So 1.04759 is indeed a strong key level resistance. As you can see, the market has been respected that level repeatedly. Now we can see that the market has already created here two attempts actually of a support. We can see right here this tail represents the support number 1, and these two candles represent support number 2. So that being said, let's now move to this smaller time frame. We need to go deeper in that. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame. Perfect. Now on the 1-hour time frame, the first thing that we can notice here, my friends, is that fake breakout candle has appeared, which means somewhere right here we're having a very strong key support level, which most likely gonna be respected, and the market is gonna make the reversal exactly at that level. Now to find that level, all you need to do actually is simply mark here the highest level of the resistance, which is a real level of resistance right there. Now pay attention, the same level exactly has already become a support number 1. These 4 candles represents support number 1, and right here we're having in the middle a fake breakout. Now our actually hope is that another bearish reversal upon the pressure from the resistance at 1.05405, and we're hoping for the market to make right now a bearish reversal to retest the same level of a real support and a real resistance. So most likely we have to wait for the Euro USD to fall for about 43 pips before we can start buying it. Now if you want another way to confirm this entry, actually there are several ways. Number one is by using the support trend lines, and that can be done by draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, and as you can see we can actually assume that the Euro USD is gonna fall again right here, and most likely it's gonna reach that level of a support trend line and respect it, and then gonna continue the rise. Another way to confirm, of course, is by using another way to draw the support trend lines, which I'm calling the magic of trend lines. Simply draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. Now all you need to do is simply drag the very same line that you have drawn here and just place it randomly on the nearest resistance trend line or a support trend line. Check this out. Exactly. Right there. Now we can see, my friends, that we had here a resistance trend line, a resistance trend line, a resistance trend line, which was previously, of course, a resistance trend line as well. It became a support trend line here for one single attempt. This was a support trend line number 1. And in the middle, we had here this fake breakout. Therefore, we can actually expect from the Euro USD to continue the fall till it reaches the same level of the new support to create right now the second attempt of a support trend line number 2, and afterwards it's going to continue the rise. Therefore, I believe everything says that buying at 1.04965 is going to be the best option. However, the take profit level, of course, gonna remain almost the same right here at the highest level of a resistance at 1.06038, which means we are aiming approximately 110 pips profit from the signal. Let me just show you guys. Meanwhile, the safe zone actually shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a real support right here at 1.04634, which means the safe zone, actually we can extend it a little bit more. Exactly. So the safe zone is ranging for about 45 pips against 108 pips of profit. And that's everything for the Euro USD. Moving now to the Pound USD, which was another perfect signal. As we can see, the market has reversed exactly from 1.21836 and currently running in about, I would say, 113 pips of profit. It was another perfect signal, and I wish to know, guys, if you have taken it. But of course, don't forget, please, guys, to hit the like button. It really means a lot to me. I want to see more likes. I want to see more comments. I want to see more interactive with my channel, with my signals. It's really sad to see more than 2,000 or 3,000 views with barely 4 or 5 comments and at least like 200 likes. I mean, this is really sad. What are they? What are they? What are these 3,000 views doing? Guys, come on. I really wish to see at least 500 likes for the weekly analysis video, just for one time only. I'm not asking for thousands. I'm asking only for 500 pips, no more. 500 likes. Oh my god, guys, my head is really in Forex. Anyway, regarding the Pound USD, actually the pair is indeed gonna continue the rise. So again, we will do the same method that we have done with the Euro USD right now, and we will try to find the best and decent entries for our trade. So now moving to the weekly chart, just to confirm that indeed the Pound USD is going to continue the rise. So again, we're having here, my friends, the real level of a resistance exactly right here at 1.22469. Pay attention, the same level of a real resistance was previously, of course, a real level of a very strong key support level, as we can see right here, and right there, and right here. So perfect, this is really perfect. So we have confirmed that the market indeed on the weekly chart has managed to indeed to make the bullish breakout from that level. Now the question is again, where exactly we can start buying the Pound USD? Now moving back to the 4-hour time frame. Now what we can see right here on the 4-hour time frame is that fake breakout happened. These two candles right here, guys, represents actually a fake breakout, which means there is somewhere a real level of a support has been or actually gonna be respected. So to find that level, let's just scroll more to the left. And we need to find really a very strong key support level exactly right here. Now pay attention. Let me just zoom in to show it to you. Oh, okay, let me just scroll back and do, yes, exactly. Now, let's try to find here the very strong key support level. That can be done by aligning this support line right here to be exactly right there. Perfect. So as we can see, this was indeed a strong key support level. We had here a fake breakout, and then the same level of a strong key support level was actually respected in the past. It was also being respected right here, and we can see here the fake breakouts. And it was almost a strong resistance level right here. Now again, guys, keep in mind I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Let's now scroll back to the current time and check this out. I want to show you something. I think it's correct. Yes, it's almost correct. Yes, right here. Now pay attention. We're having here this level of a support, and as I'm telling you always, the right way to draw that support line is actually not by drawing the line right here at the absolute lowest level of a support or right there. If you want to have a very accurate entry, the best way to draw your support line is in a way that this horizontal line touching every single tail in the pattern. Check this out, like that. So right now the horizontal line is touching this candle, and this candle, and this candle. So that is actually, guys, the very accurate way to draw your support line. Now we can assume that this was indeed a real level of a support, and we had here a fake breakouts, and right now the pound USD is actually facing a pressure from the resistance at 1.22914. We can actually hope for a pullback, a bearish reversal, of course, and then that level of a support is going to be respected again, and the pound USD is going to continue flying. Let's just move now to the 1-hour time frame just to confirm that. I mean, this is really fantastic. This is really great. This is so accurate, I think, and we have nailed it. I mean, this support level is drawn perfectly well. So therefore, we have to wait for the pound USD to fall for about 55 pips before we can start buying the pair. Now, moving back to the daily chart, and therefore, we will try to find the target, which should be right here, guys, the nearest resistance to our entry. Right here, guys, this is the nearest strong key resistance at 1.241. To 5, which means the pound USD is going to provide us hopefully 180 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the edge of the safe zone should actually, let's go back to the 1-hour time frame. Now the edge of the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a support right here at 1.21658, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 60 pips against 180 pips of profit. Moving now to the AUD USD. Okay, guys, again, AUD USD was another perfect signal. It worked very well, and those who have taken this signal went actually in a total of 37 pips of profit, and currently running in about 16 pips of profit. Again, I wish to know, guys, if you have taken this signal and made any profits with it. So let's now check what we can do next with the AUD USD. Now, again, moving back to the weekly chart. Guys, always do that. If you want to analyze the market for the whole week, just make sure to analyze it first on the weekly chart, confirm the direction, and then move back to the daily chart just to confirm again the direction, then move to the 4-hour or 1-hour time frame just to confirm your entry point. Right now, what we can see right here is indeed the AUD USD has managed to create the bullish breakout from that level of a previous support at 0.67652. Now again, this candle right here has actually closed above that level of a previous support, which indicates that most likely the AUD USD is gonna make another pullback to retest the broken level of a resistance right here, and after that it's gonna continue the rise. Therefore, on the weekly chart, we can say that the target eventually has to be placed right here, exactly the highest level of a resistance at 0.69187. So now moving back to the 4-hour time frame. Actually, we don't even need to see the daily chart. Since actually, let me just show you. The daily chart, guys, actually was very similar to the weekly chart. We are having here also a broken level of a resistance. This was, of course, the real level of a resistance at 0.67489, and we can see that the AUD USD has already retested that level. Now, moving back to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can find right now the perfect entry. That can be done by, of course, finding here the real level of resistance exactly right here at 0.67752. Right now, actually, we can expect from the AUD USD to continue the fall till it reach that level of a broken resistance. But however, our problem here is there is no strong key support level in the area here. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame. Again, on the 1-hour time frame, what we can see right here, guys, is just simply like that. Let me just show you. What we can do right here, actually, guys, is simply try to use the trend lines just to confirm this entry right here. I would actually give you the entry here to be exactly right from this support level, but the problem here is it's only like 11 pips or 12 pips far away, and I know this is not true. The AUD USD still has to fall more than that till it start the bullish reversal. Therefore, let's try to find the bigger picture of that. The bigger picture of that says that this right here, my friends, a previous support level. Let me just change the pen. This is a previous support level. This was actually the resistance at 0.67521. This was here the bullish breakout candle, and right here we have faced the support number 1. Therefore, I think it's going to be more safe to assume that the AUD USD is going to continue to fall till it reach the second attempt of that support. However, the problem is we need something to confirm if this is going to happen. How do we know that this is the case? I mean, how do you know? We don't just assume or say hopefully for it or just pray for it to happen. We have actually to find some conclusions or some proofs, some evidence to confirm that this is indeed going to happen. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. Now, what I need to do, guys, is simply scroll to the left to find a strong key support level, to make sure that this level was indeed a very strong key support level. However, what I can see right here is that is not the case. That was indeed not the best level of a support, as we can see. Judging from the history, what we can see right here is actually this level right here, exactly that level. 0.67634 was indeed a real level of a support. That can be seen right here, my friends. It was a real level of a support. Then we had here the fake breakout happened, and then instantly the market broke out from that level, and again the same level has almost been respected right here. However, the same level of that support has already become a resistance number 1 and resistance number 2, which means 0.67634 is indeed the best level to start buying the AUD USD. Now let's scroll back to the current time, and exactly check this out, guys. That's how you find the best entries. So moving now to the 1-hour time frame, we can say safely right now that we can actually wait for the AUD USD to fall for about 30 pips. Yeah, that now sounds about it. That sounds right. And we can start buying the pair at that level. Of course, another way to confirm this is by using the support trend lines. We have taken so much time analyzing the AUD USD. I'm going to just draw here the support trend line just like that, guys, just to be sure. Exactly, just like this. Let me just analyze it correctly. Perfect. So what I was doing is actually making sure that my line is touching that level of a resistance trend line, and that level of a resistance trend line, and that level as well. We can see it was a real level of a resistance trend line. Then we had here the fake breakout. Then again another real level of a resistance trend line, which became of course a support trend line. Now we can actually expect from the AUD USD to continue to fall, and that support trend line number 1 is gonna be support trend line number 2, and from that point we can start buying the pair. Finally, we had made it with the AUD USD. Anyway, the target. Now moving back to the daily chart, we can see here the target, my friends. It's gonna provide us hopefully with about 153 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone is gonna be ranging till the lowest level of a nearest strong key support level at 0.67104. which means the safe zone is ranging for about 50 pips against 156 pips of profit. And moving now to the USD CAD. USD CAD, my friends, was also another good signal, which has reversed exactly from the given level at 1.34952, and as we can see, currently running in about 27 pips of profit. However, what we can do next with this pair? Before that, I want to say something. I took about 16 minutes analyzing the previous 3 pairs. Guys, I want you guys to know that Xtreme Trader is actually an educational channel. If I'm about just to post these signals and go away, I would actually post them on TradingView and just get your comments and the reactions on that idea. However, I want everyone here to learn my way in analyzing the market, and therefore I'm taking so much time analyzing every single chart of these, just to make sure that you guys have actually got the right picture about how to analyze the market in a proper way. And for that, I would really appreciate if you can hit the like button. Just appreciate what I'm doing here if you want to. If you don't want to, let's continue analyzing. So regarding USD CAD, guys, I believe the signal is gonna remain just the same from the Friday analysis. because there is nothing can be changed right here. I mean, this signal is just so perfect in my opinion. This level of a strong key resistance level is most likely gonna be respected, and that has already happened right here. The market indeed respected that level of a previous resistance. Therefore, there is absolutely nothing can be done to the USD CAD. Most likely the pair is actually facing right here a previous resistance, and now these two tails right here represents the support number one. Therefore, we can actually expect from the USD CAD to continue the rise till it reaches the same level of a resistance, and after that it's gonna continue the fall. There is a possibility that maybe the USD CAD is actually gonna continue the rising little bit above our sell level till it reaches, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that level exactly right here. Oh my god, that was perfect right here. My eyes was focusing right here on that level of a resistance. There's a chance that the USD CAD is gonna continue the rise for about 25 pips in the safe zone before finally becoming in profit. But again, I really don't think so. That setup here is just perfect, and therefore USD CAD signal remains the same. Let's now move to the USD JPY. Of course, USD JPY sadly, guys, did not work. As we can see, sadly it has went straight to the edge of the safe zone and actually exceeded that level of a safe zone by about 25 pips. So again, yeah, it just was one of those signals which didn't work, and thankfully, I mean, it was at least the only one that didn't work. Meanwhile, the other signals have all actually went in a very good profits. Anyway, let's see now what we can do next with the USD JPY. Moving to the weekly chart right now. So the weekly chart shows us actually a continuation in the bearish momentum, and it seems to me like the market is going to continue the fall till it reaches the lowest level of a support at 132.376, which means we have to consider shorting the USD JPY. Now the question is, of course, as usual, from where we're going to start shorting the pair. Let's just move to the daily chart right now, shall we? Alright, so on the daily chart, what we can see right here, my friends, is a very strong key resistance level which has been broken out from right here. 135.330 is actually a very strong key resistance level, and the market has immediately broke out from it. I mean, that level hasn't been respected as a new support at all. We even had here a real level of a strong key support level. The market has actually totally ignored that level of a support, which means the USD JPY is most likely gonna make another rise right here, or another pullback, retesting the same level of a resistance, and after that it's gonna continue the fall. Actually, I even doubt that this is gonna happen. I believe that by the opening of the market next Monday, it's gonna continue the fall instantly with a big gap, and it's just gonna hit the take profit level instantly. But just to be sure, and hoping that's not gonna happen, check this out, guys. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that this has already happened. The market has already rose right here, make another pullback, and reverse exactly from what I'm going to tell you to start shorting the USD JPY. Therefore, that means that we can actually expect from the market to create right now the second attempt of a resistance. This was, of course, a resistance number one. Therefore, we can start shorting the USD JPY at the second attempt of a resistance. So I think it's settled. We can actually short the USD JPY after it rises for about 100 pips. I mean, that's so not good. We need to dig deeper in that, shall we? Let's just scroll to the left side. We need to confirm, guys, if this is really gonna be the best entry. Right now, let's pay attention. We are having right here a resistance level exactly right there. Pay attention, guys. I'm right now on the 4-hour time frame. We can see here clearly a strong level of a resistance which became a support, and again, that is, guys, the nearest resistance to our current level. 134.689 has also become a strong key support level, but pay attention, how many attempts of a support did we have? Almost none. We can see clearly that the market has instantly broke out from that level of a previous support, and then what we can see right here is actually a fake breakout. So these two candles right here can actually present a fake breakout. However, let's just move back to the 1-hour time frame to see that in details. Pay attention. Right now we are having here on the 1-hour time frame a previous resistance, and seems like the USD JPY is actually about to face that level of a previous resistance, and that after that is going to continue the rise till it reaches the same level of a previous resistance at 134.689, which means USD JPY still has about 40 or 37 pips more to go, and I believe it's gonna be, guys, a good signal. That resistance right here is simply cannot be ignored. Let me just make it more accurate, just like that. Perfect. Yes, now it's accurate, more accurate. 134.664 is indeed gonna be our guy. This is where we're gonna start shorting the USD JPY, and the target, as mentioned earlier, is gonna be at 132.376, which means we can actually keep the trade running till we make about 222 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging just till the peak of the resistance at 135.477, which means the safe zone is going to be ranging for about 77 pips against 100, I think 200. Yeah, 222 pips of profits. Moving now to the USD CHF. Again, guys, USD CHF signal was another perfect signal, and again, I hope you guys have taken this signal and made some decent profits. Friday was indeed very good payoff day for everyone who have taken the Xtreme trader signals, even in the premium group, by the way. As you can see, my friends, the premium group is no more. It's now VIP signal. I have to remember that. As you can see, the USD CHF is currently running in about 45 pips of profit. But what's next with this pair? First of all, let's delete the entire old signal so we can actually have a clear chart. Now pay attention. If we go right now to the weekly chart, my friends, now the weekly chart shows us right here actually a broken level of a support trend line just like that. So that has been confirmed that we are having here a very strong key support trend line, which actually was holding the position since the beginning of 2021. So therefore, finally we had here the final breakout candle right here. It was the final strongest bearish breakout candle from that very long-term support trend line, which indicates that most likely the USD CHF is going for a very long rally of a continuation in the bearish movement. So that being said, we have confirmed the direction. Moving now to the daily chart, just to be sure that this is correct, let's now confirm by actually drawing the support trend line in actually a perfect way. That can be done exactly like that. Now we can see clearly that we had here the support trend line, my friends. Again, support trend line has been respected repeatedly. Again, we are having here the final two attempts. Then finally we are having here the last candle. Now pay attention. The previous candle actually on daily chart, on Thursday candle, was the bearish breakout candle from that support trend line. However, on Friday, the candle has already retested that level of a broken support trend line, which means we can actually expect from the market to continue the rise again till it retests the broken level of a support trend line for a second attempt, and after that is gonna continue the fall. Now to find the best entry in my opinion, let's just move to the 4-hour time frame. And right now what I'm going to do, actually I was going to do it on the daily chart, it was actually more clear. Okay, let's move to the 4-hour time frame. No need. Now, let me just delete the entire trend line since we have actually confirmed that the USD CHF is going to continue the fall. And let's draw here a support trend line where exactly the market has made the bearish breakout. So, exactly right there. This was, my friends, the real level of a strong support which has been broken out from. As you can see, the market has respected that level repeatedly. And right here we can see the first attempt of a resistance. However, if I'm not mistaken, the USD CHF is going to continue the rise till it reaches exactly 0.94055. It's going to be exact level where we can start shorting the pair. Just to confirm, guys, we need another way of confirmation. Of course, we can draw here a resistance trend line just like that, and I think it's going to be more clear right now that the market is going to continue the rise, and that level of a resistance trend line as well is going to be respected. But how to confirm this? We just need to go now to this smaller time frame, such as 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, guys, showing us something here very interesting. First of all, this was indeed a real level of a resistance, and pay attention, it became a support, and then it has been followed later with that bearish breakout candle. Now pay attention, the market usually reverses at the nearest level of a previous support to that bearish breakout candle, which means the market is most likely going to continue the rise, and the exact level of the reversal is going to be exactly right here at the lowest level of the tail, which is the nearest one to that bearish breakout candle, and right here exactly the new resistance is going to be born. Therefore, we have to wait for the USD CHF to rise for about 38 pips before we can start shorting the pair. However, let's now just check the target on the daily chart. So on the daily chart, we can see clearly, my friends, that we're having here a real level of a support exactly right there. This was the nearest strong key support level to our entry, which means the USD CHF is going for about 100 and 10 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than, exactly, higher than this level of a resistance right here at 0.94604, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 53 pips against 112 pips of profit. Moving now to the gold. Alright guys, again, gold was another perfect signal. It actually went in about, I would say, about 86 pips of loss before finally become in profit. Currently running in about 108 pips of profit. By the way guys, I actually have taken this signal personally, and I was really worried when I saw it going in loss. It was actually very close to my stop loss, guys. My stop loss was almost right here, and I was really in panic when I saw the candle approaching the stop loss, but thankfully it has reversed, and we closed this trade with more than 200 pips, $200 of profit. It was a good ending for this week, and I actually stopped trading after making money with this signal. So again, I hope you guys have taken the signal and have enjoyed making profits with us. Anyway, let's see now what we can do next with the gold. Let's move now to the weekly chart. Alright guys, so the weekly chart here showing us something also very interesting. So again, we're having here a resistance trend line, like that, a resistance trend line, which has been broken out from. And as we can see right here, also we're having a previous support level, which was also one single attempt of a resistance as 1787.33. And as we can see, the gold is most likely gonna continue the rise after breaking out from that level of a resistance. So therefore, weekly and daily chart has altogether confirmed the entry. Now the interesting thing here guys is on the daily chart we can see that the retest has already happened. That day right here represents a retest of that broken level of a resistance and the born of a new support. However, that candle however indicates for a bearish reversal. So most likely we can actually expect from the gold to start the week by actually a bearish movement, and most likely the gold is going to continue the fall till it reaches somewhere here at a support, and we are going to start buying the pair exactly from the reversal point. The question is where exactly the gold is expected to be reversed from. The answer lies actually guys on the left side right here. I have already drawn the line perfectly well. I mean, I was going to draw the support line exactly at 1787.33 as you can see, my friends. This was indeed a very strong key support level, and it was actually a fake breakout right here, and right there it was a fake breakout right here. Guys, this is actually the best way to find the decent and strong support level, by looking at the real levels of a support and follow it later with the fake breakouts. The fake breakouts are gonna happen usually at the exact same level of a real support. Let me just tell you, we're having here for example a real level of a support, then we will have here a fake breakout in the middle, then the same level of a real support is most likely going to be respected. From that, you can tell this was actually a fake breakout and these two attempts of a support were actually real. That's actually what's happening right here. As you can see on the left side, so we're having here a real level of a support, a real level of a support, then we had here the fake breakout, and that can be seen of course later right here. We had here of course a real level of a support, a real level of a support, then a fake breakout, and again the same level of a real support has been respected right here. Then it has been followed later with that bearish movement, which became for a resistance for only one single time, and then the market has instantly broke out from that level, and right here we can see the retest of the same level, and pay attention, that candle has reversed exactly at the same level of a real support, which means 1787.33 is indeed gonna be the best level to start again buying the gold. I mean that's almost right here our old entry. It's almost our old entry, guys. I mean, this is the setup. Actually, there is nothing I can do about it. So therefore, I think we can almost repeat the same signal from Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just be sure. On daily chart, our take profit level is going to be placed at the real level of a resistance at 1824.82. However, that means that we can actually aim approximately 370 pips profit from this signal, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging, let me just go to the 4-hour time frame. Exactly, shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a previous support at 1770 Exactly, 1770, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 160 pips against 381 pips of profit. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the next week. Hopefully it's going to be a very profitable signals, and hopefully everyone is going to make profits with Xtreme Trader. Again, guys, don't forget to give a try to Xtreme Trader VIP signals. I believe the next setup that we have prepared for the next week is going to be awesome, and hopefully it's going to be very profitable. So until then, I hope that it's informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.